The candle's down to nothing, just a puddle on the wood. I'm sitting in the silence where the maybe once stood. A single glass of water and a napkin turned to lace. I'm tracing out the logic of an empty, hallowed space. The waiter's in the kitchen, I can hear the muffled clink, while I'm trying to remember how to feel and how to think. The baseline is a shadow walking slow across the floor, ignoring all the exit signs and the heavy-duty door. It's a table for one, it's a kingdom for a ghost. I'm the only one invited, I'm the sacrificial host. No one's coming through the door, no one's calling on the line, just the rhythmic meditation of the everything is fine. At the table for one, under the indigo light, waiting for the gravity to take a bite of the night. It's a minimal mercy, it's a reverb heavy soul, watching how the fragments never really turn to whole. Yeah, a table for one, don't bother with the chair, I'm just talking to the static and the empty-handed air. The piano hits a cluster, like a bruise inside the dark, searching for a fire, only finding a spark. I'm looking at the menu, but the words are out of focus, lost inside the middle of a lonely hocus pocus. One pluck of the string, hear it travel through the hall, like a message that was written on a cold and damp wall. I'm comfortable with solo, I'm familiar with the part of the man who keeps his secrets in the cellar of his heart. So let the shadows lengthen, let the lights begin to dim. I'm a silent little island on the very outer rim. The night is almost over, but the song has just begun. I'm the undisputed master of the table for one. p.m., the lonely hour. Leave the check on the bar. I'm staying just a little longer. Very low, E string note that rumbles and fades as before. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
Check the meter one last time. Watch the numbers climb. We're running out of asphalt. We're running out of time. The yellow paint is faded. The vinyl seat is torn. A sanctuary for the weary and the travel worn. Looking through the rear view at the city in the glass, watching how the street lamps in the memories pass. The driver doesn't talk, he just stares at the road, carrying the weight of a heavy-duty load. It's the final destination, it's the end of the reel, the cold rhythmic turn of a black rubber wheel. Just a silhouette of smoke in the back of the cab, watching how the night starts to take a final step. It's the last taxi taking me away from the neon of a night to the coldness of the day. It's a cinematic exit, a slow motion fade, leaving all the secrets that the city dwellers made. Yeah, the last taxi, let the trumpet play. I'm moving to the silence where the shadows go to stay. The bridge is coming up, the lights are getting thin. I'm feeling where the exit is starting to begin. No more, maybe next time. No more wait and see. This the steady vibration of the used to be. I press my forehead to the window, feel the winter chill, watching how the skyline finally stands still. The trumpet's getting fainter, a ghost in the fog, the final little entry in 72 BPM. End of a line. Fade to black. Good night.
I'm staring at the script, yeah, the font is real small. And the boat's made of leather by the back of the wall. There's a word in the middle with a double Z and Q. And I'm wondering if it's fish or a vegetable stew. A waiter's looking patient with a towel on his arm. I'm trying to resist, but chef's special charm. Is it braised, is it glazed, is it served on a stone? I'm an explorer in a flavor tech zone. Got the amuse bouche mash colored, but I don't know why. I'm just a simple guy with a truffle oil eye. It's a linguistic puzzle, it's a culinary maze, lost inside the logic of the Hollandaise haze. Oh, I'm lost in a menu, I'm deep in the weeds, trying to balance out the wants and needs. From the carpaccio dreams to the confit blues, I've got the I can't decide bistro views. Yeah, lost in the menu, keep the piano bright. I might be ordering a mystery tonight. The table next to me just got a towel or a phone, while I'm wishing for a burger and a journey back home. Here's a reduction of essence for 45 bucks, and a side of wild beans gathered up by the ducks. I'm checking my phone for a quick translation of this artisanal salt crust sensation. I'm getting frantic, the baseline is gold, while the brine in the basket is getting quite cold. But the wine is a vintage, the lighting is gold. I'm buying every story that the waiter's told. So I'll point up the page, take a lead for the heart, and hope the main course is a wagyu high art. In the menu, I'm deep in the weeds, trying to balance out the wants and the needs. From the carpaccio dreams to the carpet blues, I've got the I can't decide bistro views. Yeah, lost in the menu, keep the piano bright. I might be ordering a mystery tonight. I'll have the thing with the, yeah, that one, 120 BPM. Bon appetit, wink. Circuit board, coasting down below. A million tiny headlights in a neon color flow. I'm standing by the floor to ceiling, leaning on a pane. Safe inside the penthouse, far above the driving lane. The air is filtered perfect, the lightning's dimmed below. Everything is status, everything is in the know. Got a digital watch and a crystal cut glass, watching how the crowds and the helicopters pass. It's space, they got a sound, there's a high altitude grace, where the gravity's different, this velvet line space. Just the hum of the server and the ice in the tray, watching all the little things simply restless kingdom in that thin, expensive air. The saxophone is singing through a rack of delay, sounding like a memory from a future far away. No sirens at this level, no shouting from the street, just the steady rhythmic vibration, the beat and lead. I'm tracing every skyline with a silver plated down, processing the how and the where and the when. It's a full kind of beauty, it's a synthetic ease, waiting for the stop walking, tension to release. The beat of the rising is the only thing that's real and worthy of titanium and brass and cold steel. From the 50th floor, looking at the stars, while the world is getting smaller in the sirens and night cars. Luxury and magic, a geometric dream, floating on the ripples of a high finance feeling. We have a 50th floor, keep the resolution high. We're the only ones awake in the middle of the sky. Baby, and penthouse view, stay elevated. A view is perfect. Stories up, and the world is just a map, safe inside the velvet of a luxury trap. The city's down below, but it's silent as a dream, while I'm floating on the surface of a high altitude stream. Got the penthouse breeze brushing light across the skin, where the clouds start to end and the stars begin. White linen curtains dancing in the drive, while I'm looking at the blueprints of the life that I've crafted. The air is getting thinner, but the vision's getting clear, leaving all the static and the common level fear. It's a 90s panoramic, it's a wide-angle view, where the gray of the concrete turns into the blue. The penthouse breeze, let it carry you away. style. Polished chrome railings and a view that doesn't end. Talking to the sunset like an old school friend. The flute is taking flight over the neon grid park, leaving behind a shimmering ultraviolet spark. I got a digital quartz ticking on the wrist, wrapped inside the mystery of the evening mist. It's a top floor secret, it's an upper level grace, finding my own rhythm in this velvet line space. The bass line is a walker, moving slow across the glass, watching how the satellites and helicopters pass. So let the synth pad swell and let the drums stay light. I'm the king of the breeze in the middle of the the sirens and the hustle of the day. It's a luxurious rhythm, it's a panoramic soul, watching how the horizon starts to take a little control. Yeah, the penthouse breeze, stay a little while, living out the logic of a high society style.
A flash of scarlet in the lobby light. I'm stepping out to claim the rhythm of the night. Italian leather and a vintage silhouette, the kind of detail that you haven't quite met yet. Peep-toe perfection, yeah, the color of a sin. Watching how the double takes and whispers all begin. I'm walking like a melody, I'm walking like a dream, floating on the surface of a high fashion stream. The click of the heel is the metronome of grace, turning every hallway to a velvet lined space. Got the confident style with a slender little strap. I'm the queen of the city and I'm falling for the trap. It's the red toe shoes walking on air, leaving a ultraviolet mark. I see my own reflection in the window of the bar, wondering if the glamour is gonna take me very far. But I like the wait, and I like the way it feels to see the world spinning on a pair of crimson heels. It's a 90s rhythm, it's a sophisticated high, watching all the slow down people pass me by. So let the drums snap and let the sax stay sweet. I'm the only one dancing on the rhythm of the street.
Club is cooling down, but the mind is on a run. I'm trading in the starlight for a liquid kind of sun. Neon light is humming in the window of the shop, watching how the creamer forms a velvet colored top. Got a double shot of rhythm, dark and bittersweet, while the bass starts to percolate beneath the city street. I'm leaning on the counter with a sophisticated lean, the coolest operator that the barista's ever seen. No sugar in the cup, yeah, I take it like the night, searching for the logic in the black and in the white. It's an acid jazz awakening the high octane flow, watching how the after hour starts to really glow. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. It's that after espresso, keep the pulse in the groove, giving every heavy thought a little room to move. Funky and sophisticated, bitter and the sweet, dancing on the edges where the dawn and midnight meet. Yeah, espresso in the evening, let the road start to play. We're the only ones who found the secret exit to the day. Say, ooh, ooh.
Check, yeah.
Check the percussion, yeah, the snap and the slide. I'm taking all the static for a cinematic ride. The road is acting wavy like a heat days on the pier, distilling all the magic that is floating in the air. One sip for the focus, two sip for the soul. I'm finally in the pocket, I'm finally in control. The city is a circuit and the coffee is a spark, lighting up the corners of the beautiful and dark. It's a 90s elevation, a sophisticated high, watching all the slow down people pass the window by. So let the bass line wobble, let the drums stay tight. I'm the king of the espresso in the middle of the night. Espresso, keep the pulse in the groove, giving every thought a little room to move. Funky and sophisticated, bitter and sweet, dancing on the edges where the dawn and midnight meet. Yeah, espresso in the evening, let the road start to play. We're the only ones who sun took a bow and the moon took the stage. We're writing a story on a vellum white page. The silver is polished, the wine has been poured, and the world is a song that we finally chord. I'm looking at you through the flickering flame, where the logic of me starts to sound like your name. We don't need the neon, we don't need the glare, just the scent of the jasmine and the always in the air. The shadows are dancing on the silk of your dress, in a moment of beauty that I can't quite express. It's a slow motion magic, a quiet decree, that the best part of I is the you and the we. It's that candlelight logic, it's a heartbeat in tune, underneath the soft glow of a white linen moon. No reason, no rhythm, just a pull of the tide, with nowhere to run and with nowhere to hide. Yeah, candlelight logic, let the wax start to drip. I'm lost in the grace of your soft-spoken lip. The piano is weeping, the standard we know, from a 1920s or a 90s era show. It's the bridge of the song where the secrets are told, before the night air starts to turn into cold. I'm tracing the lines on the palm of your hand, like a traveler lost in a beautiful land. The logic is simple, the logic is clear, that the universe ends at the edge of your ear. So let the clock stop and let the world fade away. We've got all of the words that we wanted to say, just a flicker of light in a room full of dark, holding on to the glow of a permanent spark. It's a heartbeat in tune, underneath the soft glow of a white linen moon. No reason, no rhythm, just a pull of the tide, with nowhere 65 BPM, midnight romance. Keep the flame steady on the lips. Left hook to the nothing, right cross to the air. Dancing with a ghost in a cold neon glare. The bass is a rhythm that I can't quite escape. Watching how my silhouette begins to change shape. I'm bobbing and weaving through the could-have-beens. Lost in the static of the midnight scenes. Got a lung full of nightshade, a heart full of grit. Waiting for the heavy-duty timing to hit. It's a syncopated struggle, a broken beat war. Fighting with the version of the man I was before. The room is a cavern, the lighting is blue. Searching for the exit, but I'm only passing through. I'm shadow boxing, dancing with the dark. Every little movement is a cold-blooded spark. It's a trip jazz nightmare, a dark lounge dream. Floating on the surface of a black water stream. Yeah, shadow boxing, keep the chin tucked low. Watching how the bruises of the memories start to show. Hits late like a secret you kept inside of the room where the logic has slept. I see my own hands but they don't feel like mine. Trace of light movements in a jagged design. I'm fighting the ego, I'm fighting the clock. Listening to the tick and the tumble and the shock. The bass line is punching at the bottom of the soul. Trying to regain a little bit of control. Listen, walked in and work out a mental health drill. Standing in the center while the world is standing still. One more round, let the sweat hit the floor. I'm coming back stronger than I ever was before. Shattered boxing, dancing with the dark. Every little movement is a cold-blooded spark. It's a trip jazz nightmare, a dark lounge dream. Floating on the surface of a black water stream. Yeah, shadow boxing, keep the chin tucked low. Watching how the bruises of the memories start to show. Round 12, 84 BPM. Darkness is the sparring partner. Don't let your guard down. Stay in the palm. There's a blanket on the harbor tonight, reflecting the flicker of a green harbor light. I'm leaning on the railing with a dark roasted brew, watching how the shadows play a game with the view. One One step to the left, then a swing to the right. We're dancing with the ghosts of the old city light. The accordion sighing like a heart in a dream. Well, the moon starts to silver the edge of the stream. It's a 90s aesthetic, it's a cafe design, where the salt in the air meets the scent of the pine. Just a ribbon swaying, a circular flow in the land of the maybe and the long time ago. It's the waterfront waltz, let the world spin around, lost in the rhythm and the echo of sound. 1, 2, and 3, let the gravity fail while we're writing our names on a vaporous trail. Yeah, the waterfront waltz, keep the circle complete, far from the noise and the rush of the street. Fishing boats bob in a rhythmic repose, while the scent of the seawater hits the old nose. The bass line is heavy, a low frequency hum, like a secret that's shared between the bass and the drum. I see the red wine staining the white linen cloth, and a silver winged circle of a midnight moth. It's a European lounge, it's a cinematic scene, a moment of peace in a world that's been mean. We're swaying like kelp in the bed of the sea, finally finding a way just to be. So let the bellows expand, let the melody rise underneath the weight of the dark harbor skies. It's the waterfront waltz, let the world spin around, lost in the rhythm and the echo of sound. 1, 2, and 3, let the gravity fail while we're writing our names on a vaporous trail. Yeah, the waterfront waltz, keep the circle complete, far from the noise and the rush of the street. One, 2, 3, European soul, keep swaying. The tide is coming in. Silk armor the pale, shoe shine to a gleam. I'm stepping out of reality and into the dream. The imitation said ocean note, but I chose the best. A double-breasted armor for the social climate crash. Got the coffins clicking like a secret code, walking down the center of the boulevard road. The lobby's made of marble, the ceiling's made of gold. I'm buying every story that the bartender told. 1 part gin and 2 parts crude. I'm breaking every single casual rule. It's a man of a Bible, a cocktail spree in the land of the elegant and home of the free. making counter a geometric spin, watching where the proper ends and party begins. No room for the slouchy, no for the slow. We're moving at the speed of the indigo flow. From the cigar lounge mode to the velvet line 4, I'm looking for the extra and I'm looking for the more. So tighten up the knot and let the brass start to scream with the stars of the high class Technicolor dream. Yeah. There's black tie, hopes low at the baseline warp. We're doing all the dance and let the neighbors do the talk. Chris on the set, smiled on the soul. I can have a nice thought and lose all control. Yeah, black tie, hopes low, kick the martini drum. We're the only ones swinging in the middle of the scale. 120 BPM. Keep it elegant, top shelf. Jack, please. Jack, please. Please.
Rotate the dial, watch the corners start to bleed, sinking into everything the weary senses need. The overhead is hostile, the halogen is loud. I'm pulling down the curtain, I'm calling in the cloud. Just a sliver of the amber, just a shadow on the wall. Watching how the ego starts to stumble and to fall. The dimmer switch logic, the philosophy of low. Finding all the secrets that the bright lights never know. Deep resonant frequencies of vibration in the chest. Welcoming the rhythm of a high fidelity rest. We're operating undercover, undertone and underheat, while the city's screaming binary on the cold and empty street. Bring it down to the dimmer switch glow, where the thoughts are heavy and the movements are slow. New jazz shadows dancing on a velvet line flow, closing out the world and locking every single door. Yeah, the dimmer switch. Yeah, the dimmer switch. Let the edges start to blur into the soft focused version of the people that we were. The smoke is an architect, building temples in the dark, floating in the middle of a low frequency spark. No need for the proper, no need for the plain. I'm listening to the logic of a brain. Every light is a whisper, every shadow is a shout. I'm turning all the maybe and the definitely out. The bass line is a liquid, a mahogany flow, taking us to places where the high def cannot go. It's a rhythmic sanctuary, it's a panoramic hush, far away from the binary and the everything at once rush. So keep your hand on the dial, keep the energy deep. I've got a midnight special that I'm trying to keep. Bed down to the dimmer switch glow, where the thoughts are heavy and the movements are slow. New jazz shadows dancing on a velvet lined floor, closing out the world and locking every single door. Yeah, the dimmer switch. Yeah, the dimmer switch. Let the edges start to blur version of the people that we were.
Dimmer switch glow, where the thoughts are heavy and the movements are slow. New jazz shadows dancing on a velvet lime floor.
The meter's ticking steady, like a heart made of chrome. 5 miles of asphalt between me and home. The city is a watercolor bleeding through the glass, watching how the ghosts of the intersections pass. Red lights blooming like roses in the dark, leaving behind a watery ultraviolet spark. I'm tracing out the raindrops with a finger on the pane, trying to find the logic in the rhythm of the rain. The trumpet's got a stutter, yeah, it's weeping in the air, while the driver stares ahead with a don't really care. It's a 90s kind of sadness, a low fidelity ache in a world that's only waiting for the moment that we breathe. Through the rainy taxi window, watching it all blur, thinking about the way we were and the way we never were. It's a lo-fi lullaby, a melancholic swing, listening to the song that the wet pavement sing. Yeah, rainy taxi window, let the wipers take the lead in a city that's forgotten how to slow down its speed. The steam from the manholes is rising like a ghost, passing by the diners and the morning special post. Everything is muted, everything is gray, except for the vacancy signs that are fading away. I see the lonely walkers with their collars turned up high beneath the heavy-duty pressure of a February sky. The baseline is a shadow walking slow beside the wheel, reflecting how the heavy-hearted travelers really feel. No more stay forever, no more wait until the dawn, just a steady vibration of the almost already gone. So let the trumpet wander and let the static stay. We're just travelers in the middle of a rainy day play. Wandering solo, lots of bent notes and breathy textures. The windshield wiper sound effect becomes the metronome for 8 bars. A soft electric piano adds 3 misty chords in the background. Through the rainy taxi window, watching it all blur, thinking about the way we were and the way we never were. It's a lo-fi lullaby, a melancholic swing, listening to the song that the wet pavement sing. Yeah, rainy taxi window, let the wipers take the lead in a city that's forgotten how to slow down and speed. Four BPM muffled soul. Watch the lights blur. Keep the change